Mind's eye. You might be envisioning vast icy plains and very little life. If you are thinking penguins, then your imagination is in the wrong hemisphere, but that's an easy mistake to make. My research focuses on the little understood world of Arctic plants. The tundra ecosystem is enigmatic and complex. It endures the harshest of temperature and low light conditions in the winter, only to flourish spectacularly for a 2-month growing season in the summer. However, like most ecosystems, global warming has the potential to irreversibly disrupt the delicate balance of processes taking place across the tundra landscape. To quantify the extent to which plants are growing and flowering differently under these conditions, it would normally make sense to turn to classic tree ring methods. This is a study of tree ring characteristics and their relationship with annual temperature change, and this has been used to reconstruct climate chronologies going back centuries. However, the high Arctic is too hostile to maintain tree life. So being a tree ring researcher in the high Arctic sounds an awful lot like being a dolphin ecologist in the Sahara Desert. Kind of futile. However, there are a handful of widespread tundra shrubs that can be analysed using similar methods, for example, white Arctic heather. This plant shows a very simple relationship with annual temperature. In a warmer summer, the stem will grow longer and produce more flowers. This is a simple and linear relationship that can be used to track temperature variability from today up to 150 years ago in time at least. This plant is also common in a series of experimental warming sites across the Arctic, in which open-top greenhouses heat patches of tundra by up to 3 degrees Celsius, which is a great analogue for future climate change scenarios. I'm using the annual flowering and growth patterns of this plant to reconstruct the long-term effect of experimental warming from when, before the experiments were established 27 years ago, up until the present day. My initial results suggest that the growth and flowering of the plant almost immediately captures the amplified warming effect of treatment, in addition to local environmental events such as flash flooding. Additionally, every year since the experiments began, flowering and seed ripening have taken place significantly earlier in the warming plots compared to the control plots, and this works very well with the theory that as the Arctic continues to warm, the region will grow a lot greener. As I continue to analyse samples from different sites across the Arctic in the year ahead, I hope my research can bring us a little closer to having reliable, consistent and ground-based records of temperature change and plant growth at the very top of the world. Thank you.